everybody stand up, please. We've only got 15 seconds for this slide. So at the Sounders game tonight, they're giving it their full 90. They're standing the whole time. So I'm just going to ask you for 5 minutes. All right, thanks very much. That was really quick. I have time to kill now with this slide. I loved it. So anyhow, 50, 80, 100 years ago, we had horrible, crappy, crummy jobs. We're working in mines and factories and farms. Brutal, backbreaking, difficult work. And then the rise of the services economy, we all of a sudden were inside. We're going into these nice, cushy desk jobs, kicking back. We're like, this is fantastic. I'm not being crushed by farm machinery. I'm not being blown to bits in a factory explosion. I'm not breathing coal dust. This is great. So what could possibly go wrong? Well, if you've sat at a desk for any length of time, you get the back pain, maybe some carpal tunnel syndrome, maybe some repetitive strain injuries, you get a headache. All kinds of things can happen when you sit at a desk all day. Now, worst of all, we now know that sitting all day is actually deadly. There's all this research now that shows reams of data that link prolonged sitting like we do at a desk all day to heart disease, cancer, all kinds of deadly and really serious conditions. So what can you do? One thing you can do is stand up. This isn't the be-all and end-all, but it's a good start. One of those studies I mentioned found that people who sat all day had twice the risk of heart disease as people in the same occupation who stood all day. So standing up is a start. You can buy a desk. This is just a few that I grabbed at Amazon. But this is Seattle, makers, do-it-yourself culture. We're all life hackers. So I want to talk tonight just a little bit about some what I call standing desk design patterns. So if you're going to do your own standing desk, I just want to give you a few ideas about how you can get started. So simplest thing, the first thing you can try is just lift the whole thing up. So just take your desk, put it on something, say maybe like cinder blocks. There you go. This is simplicity in itself. You just lift the whole desk up. You want to make sure that whatever you put under it brings it up to the correct height so that you're standing in a nice, comfortable, ergonomic position. The other thing you can do, if you don't like cinder blocks, there's lots of other solutions. That thing on the upper left, that's a bed riser. There's inverted buckets. My favorite, though, has to be the one on the left there. This guy took shop jacks to jack up his makeshift table. So be creative. The other thing you can do is just lift the surface up that you're working on. Easy way to do this, cardboard box. Just grab one, and there you go. This is a local guy. If Malcolm Allen Smith's in the audience, thank you. That's a very good setup. Now, there's another way to lift up the surface. You can just stack up furniture. I like this model. Take an L-shaped workstation. Again, not only do you have a nice, attractive standing workstation, you get some storage space underneath there. Wait, it gets better. This is my favorite solution of all time. You're not sitting on your chair, right? So might as well put it up there and use it. Now, there's also what I call, as you can see, this is a lot about creativity. So look around your house. I have what I call the found object paradigm. This is my first standing workstation. That's a bongo drum case and an unabridged dictionary. It just happened to bring my laptop up to a really good height. So look around your house, think creatively. Another way to think creatively is about your existing furniture. Take a bookcase like this. Just take a shelf out. There you go. Just adjust the height of the shelf to where you need it. And it'd be nice if the shelf was a little wider, but you get the idea. You could do this with a dresser or any other kind of furniture that you have around. Also, keep your eyes peeled in your own garage or at garage sales or thrift stores. These drafting tables are great. A lot of them fold down to flat, and they're height adjustable, and they're also generally pretty attractive. Architects don't like ugly stuff. But my favorite repurposed furniture solution has to be this one. I have a client who works at Swedish, and he went dumpster diving one night, found one of these hospital tray tables. It's height adjustable, rolls out of the way if you don't need it. So, again, be creative, look around. Now, if you want a fixed workstation, you can just go to the hardware store, get a couple of brackets, a piece of wood, boom. 20 bucks later, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes of work, a couple of screws in the wall, and there you go. You've got a nice wall-mounted solution. There's this whole world I love of Ikea hacks. There are people who mash up furniture solutions with different Ikea kits. Hundreds of standing desk designs at IkeaHackers.net. So again, be creative, look around, see what you got. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, really a couple snowflakes on the tip of the iceberg. So if you go to my website, officefitness.org, There's a standing desk showcase there, and you can submit your own standing desk as well. And finally, I want to give a shout out to Town Hall. You guys should all join if you're not members yet. So.